This lesson is about forward inner spins of the sword. So the sword comes inward rather than outward this side, on the inside. And it's important to use the whole body, but it's subtle, small movements. The first thing to do is to get your hand correct, and of course the path of the sword. The left hand makes the sword fingers. It should go between your jaw and your shoulder. It's often used for grabbing or attacking, or just to prevent yourself when practicing from slicing your own throat. You definitely don't want to do that. So in order not to come round and maybe catch your ear or get the path completely wrong, the first thing to do is to learn the path. I'm going to teach you in terms of the position as if it were a clock, just to try and simplify it. So from here, this is how you normally, say, thrust the sword. So you do a thrust to here, and then often you might do an internal rotation. And very often, to get the power and speed into it, you take it to 12 o'clock first. Now you don't grip the sword, you only touch it. So it's a gentle touch. I'm almost opening the fingers here. And then when I throw the sword, this is 12 o'clock, it goes to 3 o'clock, but already I should start to twist my wrist. I need to twist it so that this goes on the outside of the arm and this comes on the inside. The tip of the sword comes on the inside. There. Already I should be twisting, so really there. Now drop it, I'm twisting further, and look how I'm actually using the fingers, taking the finger ends off the sword. Bring it past to here. Subtle movements of the wrist. Notice the arm is almost straight. So it goes from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock. This is where you open the finger should be open. 9 o'clock, back to 12 o'clock, and around about here, turn it back to the original position and finish there. So it finishes straight, the wrist slightly pointing down, this gently touching the wrist. Don't grip the sword hard, only gently touch it. The body just slightly moves. We'll explain that in a bit more detail soon. The first thing you're aiming for is to get a smooth movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, back to the original place, where this is gently, the end is gently touching the wrist, only gently. On the rotation, I'll remind you, bring it up, almost open the fingers, start to turn it just before it gets to 3, there. Keep turning it, so now this edge is leading, here. Bring it up past the elbow, as it passes the elbow, rotate the fingers up. This finger points the way to there, okay? So that's the forward inner rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, back to 1. Okay, so flick it up, count that as 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And just use a little bit of body movement. There, 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 there. So if I face the camera, there, so slightly this way, that's a slide, then there, this way, then back to normal. It's tiny, small, okay? Up to there, start turning, bring it this way, over, bring it close. You've got to imagine, you don't want to be cutting the people stood next to you who might also be practicing. You want to be able to see where the sword's going, and control it gently. Take your time to speed it up. Avoid this. That's where I'm holding it too tight. I'm trying to use the wrist only, which tends to make it come out sideways. You want it to come down almost vertically, not totally vertically, obviously. Yeah, that wouldn't be good for you, okay? You go there, already turn it to there, bring it towards you, take it to just miss the elbow, and this turning allows that to come very close. There, okay? Good. When you've got that correctly, we'll go on to the outer rotation, then join the two together where it gets very fast and very powerful.